when Jacob and I were in Australia like a month or so ago, we fed hyenas.
Sick.
Whoa.
What'd you feed them?
Yeah, femur bones.
I knew they
Where
like
were
bones
you?
because they have that intense acid in their stomachs, right?
Of course.
What I found out
And the
about
most powerful
hyenas,
jaws in the animal kingdom.
Powerful
yes, and you know what else I found out about them is that their stomachs kill bacteria and virus, so they stop the spread of disease to other animals, but they never get sick. They eat anything.
That's
So,
awesome.
The tigers and the lions can't eat all the bones. So the hyenas will just wait. They leave the bones there. The hyenas come and clean it up. But even if something's been there or is sick or is diseased, the hyena will eat it. They don't get sick, and the disease dies in their stomach.
So how were you safe when you fed them? Were you like, did you
through a
drop it in a
fence.
cage?
Through a fence, my man. Through a fence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They weren't like, listen, I'd get rid of that meat quick.
I don't know. For all I know, you're on like the savannah or the,
No.
the Sahara. I mean to say, on an African tour.
You know what else I found out is that the female hyena, bigger and stronger, it's a matriarch, and that the genitalia, it takes like 6 months to just figure out if it's a female or male because they look the same. And
That's weird.
the females pick the mates. And
Tell them about their
Weird,
vaginas.
Taylor. Lots of normal people.
Tell
do
them
it.
about their vaginas.
well, I didn't
They're
get
barbed.
too close to them.
Oh, you
Well, I
don't
guess
know
Kyle, you tell us about their vaginas, you sicko.
So it's not so much a vagina as it is a pseudo penis.
Yes.
I believe that is what science refers to it as. The female hyena has a pseudo penis that the male has to like get up inside of, like an anteater getting the big
Mhm.
grub worm at the bottom of the termite mound or whatever. And when she gives birth, it is through said pseudo penis. It goes through like an elephant snoot of her cock and is laid out.
So
like
is
a-
it just like a prolapsed pussy? That's what it's sounding like.
No. Zach, show us a even if like show us a.
You don't
female
have to,
vag-
Zach.
You need
Yes.
to see it because I'm not describing it very well. It looks like a penis that's coming out of her,
Okay, pull it up.
and
Zach.
it comes.
We need to-
It's like a tube that the baby is born through.
You know what else,
Hmm.
Kyle? I didn't know that they're one of the few pack animals that are matriarchs.
Yeah,
And-
there
And
very few. I don't know of any others.
and the young females don't challenge the head matriarch usually dies of old age. They don't challenge him like they do in the lions and tigers. The young men challenge the older. They just let them die, and then a younger one takes his place. Yeah, that's crazy.
Perfect, Zach.
I'm looking at this picture right now. So how they don't have hands. So, and I assume that penile clitoris with UGS is like always flaccid. So like how is it even how are they finagling the male penis up into like this loose skin?
There's some videos online. It's not really a loose skin, is it? It would be engorged. If you will,
Google
during
Google
sex.
docking and tell me how that goes.
Docking. Well, let's take a look.
Make sure
Where
you
there's a
show me
will,
phone.
there's a way. Did you see the first recorded humpback whales humping the other day?
No.
No, we called them
Y'all
that
really
before
didn't
we've
see this
even
stuff?
seen it.
What are you talking about? It's the first time it's ever been recorded on
That's what
tape.
I'm
They've got a
saying. It's
video
like-
of these whales
Right. Taylor's like, how did they get that name if we had never observed the humping until
because of the
now?
hump in their back.
Oh, that checks.
I
Yeah.
like how
Man.
he said that like you were the stupidest person he's ever talked to.
We got like
Fucking hump in
4
their back.
instances.
Why do they call the blue whale the blue whale?
I know that one because we can
I'll
see
let
it's
you
blue.
go first. That great white shark. You know why they call it that, right?
Because it's great.
They're so big and fucking white.
Yeah.
They're not even white, are they? I mean, they
The
have
belly
some
is
white.
very white.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
underside is very
um,
white.
I like
Probably
call it
just
the
much
great gray
whiter than
shark.
the other sharks. And they were so used to like blue sharks that they saw the great white and they're like, what a great white shark. What a
It's
huge
racism.
white shark.
I think they just claim the coolest shark for themselves as a race. This is the white shark.
This is the white shark. Yeah, it couldn't have been color. This is just ham-handed.
I have a buddy of mine who sent me some pictures. I wish I had them to send to you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hate to go back. They were two male whales, though. I had to point that out. That was the punchline. It turned out to be two gay whales banging. That's what they got recorded.
Do you think
Gross.
they know the difference or they're just out there fucking?
I think they know the difference, and these two dudes are like boys, and to them it's no big deal. It's more like a handshake to them. It's like, pop it in there, bro. I'm feeling a little lonely.
Yeah, it's a
When I
prison.
hear about stuff like that in
They don't have
nature,
hands. They can't hold hands.
like I always feel like we use our own human friendliness and lay it on top of instances of like that in nature, where we're like, oh, those are just boys having a good time. It's like, no, I think that gorilla is dominantly molesting that gorilla.
No. The bottom was the big
They're
strong
not
one,
like
it turned
hugging
out. He was
afterward.
no, there was a power bottom. That was the situation. You had actually more of a twinkish whale
Kind
on
of a
top.
twinkish whale.
Yeah, like a young like hairless twink whale was the one
Maybe-
topping the
Kyle's
big burly-
right. The one on the bottom started talking about anime afterwards, and I was like, this dude's fucking.
Maybe the little one was just hitching a ride, and the big one was like, just stick it in there so you can really no hands, right? So you can't
Yeah.
latch on.
That
Pop it
checks.
in. We know that a
Mhm.
lot of animals have those barbed penises.
Cats.
That's why dogs take a long time to stop fucking, right? Or is
Nope.
it cats?
It's cats.
It's
Dogs
cats.
have knots.
Dogs have. Okay, well that sticks you in the same as a barb would, right?
Well, if you had to choose, would you rather have a butt plug or a toilet brush?
I mean, butt plug all day.
Oh, it didn't take long.
No,
There's a big difference between a cat dick and a dog dick if you're a cat. You ever?
yeah, but they probably have really tough, leathery vaginas, so they're like built for it.
No, you hear them screaming in pain when they have sex. Have you never heard, like, you can hear cats when they're banging. They'll be in the bushes going, "Meow." And I always thought they were just like loud fucks, but I think it's just a female cat in an enormous amount of pain.
It feels like
rough.
a barbed penis would be uncomfortable.
Why do you know
does.
what a barbed penis feels like?
I said it feels
It's
like it
steam-
would.
I know. I did hear you
Seems
correctly.
like
Yeah,
it would.
it feels like it's. I don't know.
I said if
I would imagine.
I would imagine that a barbed
Okay.
penis was uncomfortable.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
it wouldn't feel good.
You're in a
See
safe
that
place.
sometimes at porno though. They take a toilet brush and stick it in a lady.
We are watching different porns.
Yeah,
Clearly.
Yeah, Kyle. Where are the
You're-
other 6 black guys?
that's rough.
Oh, speaking of my version of porn,
Now, at what
I
point in
saw-
that porn does like the hot girl get stuck in the dryer? When does that happen?
toward the end when they're done with her.
Or she
Well,
gets stuck under the bed.